So what do we got here?
We got this is the cases for a motorized bike.
We're gonna put that right there. You're gonna put that twin 850 in there?
Yeah, that's another deal. We got to tear that thing apart.
That's a whole nother project.
We got to tear
This is this project.
No, this is what I'm going to do is actually look. I got some exhaust clamps.
Oh, sweet.
Check that out. So what I'm going to end up doing is this goes there, and then this mounts there.
Oh, okay.
Whoever had this before me, they screwed it up big time.
They had a good time with it.
And they drilled in there and they broke a drill, and it was a big cavity. And then they decided, well, let's just drill a big hole and pound a nut in there.
And there's the pieces.
This is the cylinder that came off the thing, and it's got, if you look,
it's got some love marks. There's some love marks.
Yeah, there's some, if you can actually feel them.
Yeah.
So that went away, and this is the new one. It's all shiny and pretty.
And how much was the new one? Because I remember you saying it was pretty cheap.
This was about $25.
$25 for the cylinder.
And then this is the new piston with the defect.
You know, Mike, I would run that piston.
See that?
I would run that piston.
It's got a little bit of...
Yeah, I don't think that won't do anything. I'd run it. I'd run that son-bitch.
But, I mean, that...
I'd run it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well,
because that's nothing.
Okay.
That's nothing.
I mean, it don't really matter to me. I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna make something happen. Something's gonna run it in this, and it's gonna run.
And look, it's even got the aftermarket Ninja head.
Oh, this thing is.
That's gonna make it go much faster.
This thing is. It's
worth about 3 horsepower.
When
you're dealing with something that's got 3 horsepower, that doubles the horsepower.
If this thing even makes 3 horsepower, yeah. But no, apparently it's this is a high compression head. This alone, I think is about $75.
And that came with Mike. Basically, found this stuff somewhere.
This whole thing,
brought all
these parts,
this box of
with
pieces,
that bike and another bike.
Pieces. And that's the carburetor.
That's for this.
Oh, that okay. Let's say that carburetor looks awful big.
No. That's for the for the DT.
That's for the DT. Yeah. And the DT, we haven't been really following this project, but this project's seen a lot of love lately. It's got a new front fender,
new rear fender,
and a new rear fender, and
well, this is it.
Are we back on the factory carb? We did some, or Mike did some valve work.
This is the factory carb, but this is the. There's a V-Force reed set up in here.
Ninja.
And yeah, and I had to modify this deal.
The oil tank has been removed.
The oil tank has been removed.
Yeah.
So you got to run premix, but yeah, it is what it is.
And this summer we'll be putting around on that.
But yeah, this thing is, and I got the.
You know what this thing would be good for?
What's that?
Bushwhacking up at the cabin.
Yes.
Because it's so small and so light.
Oh, this thing would be perfect for up there.
Dude, you could,
This thing would be perfect for up there, yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Look at all this stuff.
And this is all of what came with the deal.
All that stuff is going to become a motor, and it's going to make that bicycle right there run.
It's little clutch deals and
right.
All these parts. I mean, there's almost double parts here. And that's seat post.
Oh, I thought that was a muffler.
No, muffler.
That would be pretty bitchin'.
That's a factory. That's a factory one.
Factory.
The previous owner butchering this. Well, what we ended up doing was.
Hang on a second. Just to clarify, the previous owner is not me.
Well, we had a big gouged hole in here, and Chris, the master welder, we had to go get some TIG gas, but we got some TIG gas, and he filled this cavity with aluminum, and I just finished drilling, tapping, and I put a helicoil in it, so it should be
ready to rock.
Yeah, I think we just thread those.
That thing, we should have videoed it before, because that was a really big hole. Okay, so what do we got going here?
Well,
We've been manufacturing, modifying, and modificating.
yesterday we had this, right? We did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. We did that.
We did this guy, and then this guy sits on there, and then we had the issue with this going to the frame,
yeah.
right? So we come in here, and this guy sits on the frame,
like so.
and then you see there's the angle between this
and the gap. Yeah.
and this. Well, we came. Chris's idea to use the exhaust bracket and
Well, it's not an exhaust bracket. That's a bike bracket.
well, it is now.
At one time, it was an exhaust. It's an exhaust bracket that identifies as a bike bracket.
Yeah. So this guy goes on here and just sits.
It's going to screw in.
Just
We've
like
got some
that.
specially modified screws. Look at that. And it's even got. You see the angle's been dangled. Look at this good boy. Yes. Okay. Wow. The bracket is installed and torqued. Front bracket is installed.
Actually, back and front. Yeah, but
Oh, back
There we
and
go.
front. I guess it depends on which way you're going, because I like to ride my bikes backwards. Oh man,
look at that.
that is a good fit.
Well, it's better than anything you'd get from.
It's like a 57 layer cake.
Yep.
You know, it started with the blown out hole that we welded, and then weld and fabricate some bracketry.
Yep.
And some studs, and now it's move on to assemble the motor. Motor. Just like that. You know, through the magic of the interwebs, you walk away 1 second and you come back and bam! It's a complete motor. Look at that. Oh, and I see that's the new piston in there too. That's awesome. How about the nitrous? Where are we going to put the nitrous?
Nitrous goes in the intake.
In the
I gotta
intake,
do
okay.
it. I gotta do a deal for
You
that.
got to do a mod for the nitrous.
That you're supposed to be able to take out the stock ones. In fact, they recommend brand new ones of these that you get. You just get that part.
Oh, the whole
because it comes with a just like that.
Yeah.
The gear with pressed all together and everything. Because it's not something that
You're not supposed to take it apart and put it back together.
the average Joe can take apart.
So basically, normal people aren't supposed to mess with this, but guys like Mike definitely got to get in there and
I'm not normal.
make it better, stronger, faster, like the $6 million man, but this will be the $6 million motorized bicycle.
You can say it's about what it is. They say, okay, the stock ones, these guys here, are supposed to be 3 millimeters in diameter. Okay, which is like 0.117.
Okay.
Well, a 1/8, they say put in 1/8 ball bearings, which are 0.125.
Yeah.
Little tiny bit bigger.
Uh-huh.
Little, I mean,
Yeah, just a kiss.
right? So I put all those in there.
Are those the original ones, or are those
No,
the
these are the
upgraded?
1/8 ones
1/8
that I
ones,
went
okay.
and bought. And lo and behold, that fucker won't go in there.
It won't press in now.
I put it in there and I had to tap it in and it wouldn't turn because the bearings are too big.
Did you try it again with the smaller bearings?
Okay, this is the smaller bearings.
Yeah.
This is the other set. Okay?
And it fits in there good.
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
loose. There's a gap. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. This spins with the
That's the rotor.
yeah,
and
and
of
this
course the stator.
yeah. Spark
Interesting.
basically is
Oh. Like how bad?
bad enough that it's not going to work.
Why is it not going to work?
Well, this will work. This side will work. This side, no. Because this thing is not aligned with the chain. What I have to do is take this whole thing apart, turn this thing around to bring this out a little bit.
Oh, I can see the misalignment. Yes.
So
it's okay. You say that like
That's-
it's something horrible. It's not.
well, it's
maybe you can spacer that too, right?
no, Maybe.
Does it look like there's some rubber there? Just put a thicker piece of rubber maybe on the outside?
Maybe. Because it's also hitting here.
Yeah. Okay.
Or it's very, very close to this.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Second issue.
Yeah.
Well, the other issue is I couldn't. Not enough gap. So I had to smash the.
Well, there's another idea.
Well, they've got. I mean, people have run into this problem before. I just smashed.
Oh,
the
okay.
thing.
Cute.
It will fit.
Awesome.
But
It looks awesome.
they've got offset ones that come out here.
Oh, okay.
The other problem I've got, I can't put a spark plug in this thing.
Because the top tube's in the way.
No, because the freaking socket won't fit in the freaking head.
Huh. Head might have to come off and get massaged, it did?
Well, why? I mean, I can thread it in there. I just can't tighten it up.
Trials and tribulations.
It's just Chinese junk is what
Chinese
it is.